The Pains of Adanna, a story of love, betrayal, and strength. Episode 4. When love returns in unexpected ways. Months passed, and Adanna's life gradually blossomed. Her business was growing, her smile returned, and baby Chidubem was thriving. But something else was happening quietly. Dr. Somto had become a bigger part of her life than she first realized. What began as friendly conversations at the hospital slowly grew into a warm, gentle bond. He admired her strength, he respected her pain, and he treated her son with a tenderness that melted her heart. Still, Adanna held herself back. She had loved before, she had been broken before. Her heart was cautious now. The day everything changed, it was a rainy Saturday morning. Chidubem had a mild fever, so Adanna rushed him to the hospital. Somto attended to them immediately. After checking the baby, he looked at her and said softly, "You're doing everything right. You're a good mother, Adanna." Something in his voice made her breath catch. She looked away, suddenly nervous. He hesitated, then asked, "Can we talk?" She nodded slowly. They stepped outside under a small shelter as rain fell like a curtain around them. Somto took a gentle breath. "I know you've been through pain, deep pain. And I know your heart is healing. But I want you to know that you deserve to be loved correctly." He paused. I really care about you." The words hit her chest softly but deeply. Adanna stared at him, confused, touched, scared. "Somto, I'm not ready for anything. My life is just settling." "I know," he said. "I'm not asking for an answer. I'm just telling you how I feel. I can wait." His sincerity disarmed her completely. For the first time since leaving Emeka, she felt her heart open, just a little. Meanwhile, Emeka was losing his mind. Emeka noticed the changes. Adanna looked happier. Her glow had returned. She smiled more. She dressed better. And worst of all, Somto's name came up often whenever they talked about their son. "Doctor, Somto helped us today. Somto said we should come next week. Somto recommended this medicine. It burned him slowly." One evening, Emeka sat alone in his car outside her house. He watched as Somto dropped her off after a hospital visit and even carried Chidubem for a moment. The sight tore Emeka apart. "Another man, carrying my son, making my woman smile." He gripped the steering wheel until his knuckles turned white. Regret became jealousy. Jealousy became anger. Anger became desperation. The confrontation. A week later, Emeka went to the hospital unannounced. He waited until he saw Somto stepping out of his office. "Doctor, we need to talk," Emeka said, blocking his path. Somto looked calm. "What is it?" "Stay away from Adanna," Emeka snapped. Somto raised a brow, unfazed. "I don't think that's your decision to make. She's the mother of my child," Emeka argued. "And that is all she is to you now, as she chose," Somto replied. Emeka's chest tightened. "She's still my wife." Somto shook his head calmly. "You lost that right the day you threw her out emotionally, doubted her, and left her alone to suffer. You don't own her." Emeka felt the words like punches. "You think you can just replace me?" "No," Somto said softly. "I can't replace what you destroyed. But I can give her what you never could: peace, respect, and love without fear." Emeka stepped back, shaking. "Stay away," he warned weakly. Somto simply replied, "It is Adanna's decision, not yours." Adanna learns what happened. Later that evening, Somto told her about the confrontation. Adanna sighed deeply. "This is exactly why I am afraid of starting anything new. I don't want drama. I don't want problems. I don't want to be in the middle of two men fighting." Somto looked at her gently. "I'm not fighting him. I'm only protecting your peace. Whatever you choose, I will respect it." His calmness soothed her fears, more than he knew. Emeka's breaking point. That night, Emeka couldn't sleep. He saw Sumter's words replaying in his mind. He saw Adanna's new strength. He saw how he had failed. He realized that his jealousy was not love, it was guilt and fear. Fear that she was moving on. Fear that she was healing without him. Fear that another man was giving her what he never did. For the first time, Emeka admitted the truth. I don't deserve her. Adanna stands at a crossroad. In her quiet room, after feeding her son, she sat on her bed thinking deeply. Two men, one from her past, one from her possible future. One who broke her, one who wanted to heal her. She looked at her sleeping baby and whispered, I will choose the path that gives us peace, not pain. Her heart was ready to choose, but destiny had one more twist coming.